Hey guys, so I just had the most amazing night. Jay and he got tickets to see at World's End, and it's like weeks before, which was amazing, and we were hoping that Edgar Wright would show up, and he did. And then Guillermo Del Toro was there, and he gave him the questions at the Q&A, and then I'm out of breath because I'm excited and walking and out of shape. And then I got to ask the first question out of the audience, which was sick. And I told Guillermo Del Toro that I love his work. Pan's Labyrinth is the best. And then I was like, and Edgar, I mean Mr. Wright, he's like, no, call me Edgar. And I was like, oh my god. I know it doesn't mean anything, but it was exciting in my mind. And I asked him about the comedians that he works with and how he keeps a straight face and all that jazz. And it was amazing. So I'll show you the clips. So here's the introduction to Edgar Wright coming out.
Yeah, and also I'm going to be back here, like don't go anywhere after the credits, I'm going to be back here for a very special Q&A. And you don't want to miss that, so please stay through all the credits and I will be back. And you're going to get to see this a good 3 weeks before it comes out. So please don't go onto Twitter and spoil all the surprises, otherwise I will have to fly back here and kill you. I won't kill you all, I'll leave one of you alive so that you can speak of my legend. It'll be you. So I'll be back here, and I really hope you enjoy the film, and I asked them to play it nice and loud because there's lots of great songs in it and lots of other subwoofy sounds and things like that. So what a beautiful place this is. I'm really pleased to be here, and I will be back in precisely 109 minutes time. Please enjoy the World's End. Thank you.
This was him answering one of the questions with Guillermo.
With everything going all the way back to space, you know that ultimately the movies are about simple truths, about friendship, about loyalty, about love, and it's amazing to me to see. I mean, we both have a spectacularly weird year because we have movies that are complex, difficult. I mean, you have to explain me, how many days did you have to shoot this?
We shot it in 12 weeks, which is, you know, for the amount of like effects and action in it, it was pretty tough. And you know, I think it's just like slightly, like a couple of days less than Hot Fuzz, in fact. And that was mainly to do with like actor schedules and also just you know, getting all the money on screen and stuff. So it was the. I'm very proud of it, and I'm very happy with it. But it was probably the toughest shoot of the three. I mean, they all feel tough at the time, but like sort of, it was, you know, like it's quite ambitious. For
technically, this is the most complex.
Oh, absolutely,
without a doubt.
Well, yeah, not just the action scenes, but all of effects within action scenes as well. But even like, you know, even just shooting. There's a sort of a phrase that kind of directors dread, is what's called the dinner table scene. Like shooting people around a dinner table is actually a nightmare,
Pure
just
horror.
in terms of like, yeah, it's actually, I'm sure that for me and Guillermo, we'd actually look for, like dread a dinner table scene much more than a big action scene, because you just got to get all these eye lines. So.
And this was my question.
Yeah, amazing. Pan's Labyrinth is fantastic.
Thank you.
Edgar, or Mr. Wright.
Call me Edgar.
Thank you, Edgar. You've made so many awesome comedy action movies over the past. These three are fantastic. Was there a scene or a particular comedian throughout these three that you had a really hard time either keeping yourself quiet from laughing or the crew in particular?
Strangely enough, given that he mostly does dramas, the goofiest, silliest person on this shoot is Paddy Considine, who is known mostly for doing incredibly intense dramas, and I would say he was the most difficult person to kind of keep sort of, not to say he's not focused, but he's very naughty and would be the one to try and make other people crack up. But what was really nice is that Paddy hadn't really been on screen for a while, and he was actually said the sweetest thing. He sent me a note after seeing the movie. He said, you know, he wanted to go into directing. He'd kind of given up on acting, and he said, oh, doing this film made me want to be an actor again, which was like the sweetest thing. He's like, but I love, it was the same with Eddie Marzan and Paddy Considine. They're both people who like sort of more known for doing much darker dramas, and I really knew that they were both funny and wanted to give them an opportunity. So I'd say Paddy is the naughtiest of the ensemble in terms of making other people laugh.
Right on. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So I had an amazing day. I hope you guys did too.